As Forrest Gump once said, there's an awful lot you can tell about a person by their shoes.
Track is fun because you get to run every day, and after you're done with school, just when you think it's over, you get to come
lying.
and have a blast and die.
Why did you start track, Katie?
Well, I started track because I wanted to get involved in school activities, and I just thought that it would be fun, and I had friends joining too, so I was like, why not?
I just wanted to start running.
Because fuck lacrosse. Because fuck basketball.
Oh, because I'm bad at every
Fuck
other
all the
sport.
other sports, yeah.
Because I get nervous when people run after me, so instead I want to run next to them.
One time my friend was like, Kinga, you should start track. I'm like, I don't like track. He's like, you should really do it. So I did it, and I just got stuck in it, and I kept doing it, and I was forced into it by my parents because my mom did it, and she said she was really good, so she thought I'd be good too.
So we all basically did it because we were forced into
I was
it.
never a track cross country coach. I was always a football coach, a basketball coach, and a golf coach. And I never thought about being a running coach, and still until I started to run when I was about 28 years old, because I was in bad shape. So I started to run, and I kept running, and I kept running, just like Forrest Gump, and I kept running until I started to run pretty far, and that led into running road races, and then I became a marathon runner. I ran 49 marathons, 8 Boston, 10 New York marathons. I ran all over the country. And then what happened is the job opened up for girls cross country. Instead of coaching football, I took that job. And the following year, I took the track job, and that's how I started, almost 40 years ago.
My favorite part of track is the banquet.
Yeah, I have to agree with that at the end. But when you get to the finish line,
Oh yeah,
that
that's
end, yeah, that's a good one.
good. When I'm home after practice.
My least favorite part of track is probably the running. It's a lot of work.
I'm always injured, so that's my least favorite. Because then I can't run. But if I could run, it would be the running.
Favorite part of track is running with your friends and beating other people at the event.
My least favorite part of track is right before a race when I'm getting down on my blocks or whatever because I'm a sprinter and I'm questioning my whole life. That's my least favorite part of track. But then my favorite part of track is when I'm doing the 100 and I'm in my dry phase. I'm like, this is what I do in track.
My least favorite part of track is the weather and how annoying it is. It's really back and forth. And then the best part of track is after you do something really well, or you get your best time, or you do something really good for the first time, you feel really good about yourself afterwards. So.
That's Tiffany Hunt. She's the best sprinter on the team. Nice. Good for her.
Least favorite part of track is running. True. Yes.
My least favorite part about track.
No one likes to run, but we do it anyway because we hate ourselves. Because we like it, when you finish, when you're done is the best. You accomplish.
One of my favorite parts of track is my people, because I have track people now, and it's really fun. See, I couldn't do this with a regular person. I can't do it with me either.
Talent goes in waves, you know what I mean? Over the years that I've coached, I've had some incredible talent, where I've been to national championships. I've been to the national championships for a shot putter. The national champions in distance running, 4x8, that kind of thing. But this particular year, even though it goes in waves, is a very, very unusual year because the freshman group is very, very talented, especially in the distance area. The milers are quite unusual, and they're doing a great job. So I don't know what's going to happen. Each year is different. Some years it's sprinters. Every once in a while we'll get a thrower. I had a high jumper that did 5.4 one time. You know what I mean? Here's Grace Liu. She breaks the record in the triple jump. Tanya Dean breaks the record in the 400 hurdles. You know, you never know what's going to happen. I think that, you know, even though I'm a distance person, I kind of look at track as a kind of a three-ring circus. I like to sit up in the stands. Very few coaches do that, but I like it because I get a great view, and I did everything before that. Everything's in place. I don't need to be there to hold their hand every time they're ready. Make sure you sign up for this. No, they should know that, so do that. But when I look at what's going on, it's like, oh my God, there's a high jump. You know, there's a pole vault. Girls are throwing there. There's the distance. There's a sprint. There's a hurdle. So it's sort of like a circus in that there's 14 events. And the favorite part of it is that there's so much variety, and that there's no such thing as, like, you know, a bad meet. Sometimes people might not do as well as they like, but someone else did a personal best. So there's always success in almost every meet you get. And as a coach, I'm always of the type that I'm not really into, like, the winning part of it as much as every single kid on the team doing the best they can and having the best performance. And once they do that, that's a success to me.
Parties. We can't have pasta parties because the team is too big and there's gluten-free kids. But they have gluten-free pasta and it's really good. I've had it. I made this pasta salad the other day with this gluten-free pasta and it was really good.
Our track is probably the worst track you'll ever run on.
We are not allowed to hold meets because we cannot risk injuring other schools, but they can hurt us.
I'm fine if they're injured though.
Other schools are injured.
Guys, if one of the coaches see this, they're gonna kick us off the team.
You know what? I've been doing this for so long, and I thought that I would get burnt out. You know, and every year I said, "Oh, track man, I have 122 girls on the roster. That's ridiculous." I mean, and I don't cut, and because of that, it's a tremendous amount of work I have to do. You know, I entered all these novice meets and everything so that they can have an opportunity to participate. But it's a lot of work, but I feel good about it. You know what I mean? And I'm saying, here I am. I still love this job. It's so much fun. I come here every day. I feel guilty. It's so much fun. I shouldn't be having this much fun after all these years. I would be burnt out by this time, but I'm not. And I will continue until I don't have fun, and then I'll say, see you girls, I'm done. But I'm not done yet.